Come on, Reed. Try something else. Come on, Reed. Try something else. Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt! Show some style. Fight like a man. Your poisonous bite is useless on me. I know! It hurts, doesn't it? What hit you down? The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. We will prevail! Show some style. Fight like a man. Come on, Reed. Try something else. If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much? Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. I know! It hurts, doesn't it? We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter. Good evening, sir.
Dr.
And you...
Newton Block.
Do you need med...
No thanks, sir.
Are you concerned?
Of course I am.
What kind of...
I believe people have armed.
You are always...
I'm not giving...
Perhaps.
Could you speak?
Why do you stay...
It's complicated.
Can you speak about...
Rats, sir.
What...
War was... Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. I cannot enter. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters. This is despicable. Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence. It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. It's locked. Blood of a pure heart. Garlic. I should find the key to that box. It's locked, all right. Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? Are you sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
What can you tell me about...
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with...
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil
Why would he
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has...
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created...
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
While investigating the epidemic,
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan.
Do you know Doris...
No.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say?
Do you remember when we suspected...
Yes.
Harriet Jones faked her own death.
That woman was extremely bitter.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher...
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms. Blind hate and strong...
What does this sad story have to do?
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern?
How could I? I never saw Harriet...
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater.
I only briefly met...
My point exactly. The disease...
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Do you know where we... My point... Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
Right, I admit it. I boldly ventured into experimental realms, but I've killed no one to appease my thirst for knowledge, Jonathan.
Пиздец. Вот это поворот, блядь.
I'm no murderer.
I never asked to become what I am, Edgar. You chose to conduct your rogue experiments.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Убить, оставить умирать, обратить. Не, ну вампира его нахер не надо. Но убивать тоже не надо. Оставим умирать, хули, блядь.
Yes, Edgar.
Бля, выбор, конечно, пиздец. А спасти его, не?
I won't say it's fair, but I can't say you don't deserve it.
Your words hurt deeply, Jonathan. But they come from a friend. I helped you, remember?
Yes.
В смысле, что звука нету?
The second I saw you in that bar, I knew we...
Чё, звук пропал, что ли? В смысле? Не пугай меня. Есть же звук, вот вроде показывает, что есть. Музыка играет.
would accomplish great things, you and I.
Точно нету? А ну проверь еще
I
раз.
thought you were a vampire till you brandished that cross.
You looked so lost when you opened that door. For a few seconds I thought you were there to kill me.
I think we were both afraid.
And now I feel true fear.
Есть звук, да, Андрюх?
Is there not?
А, это у меня было. Бля, вот ты меня напугал, пиздец. А то столько бы времени, блядь, без звука было.
What will become of me
Сейчас я как начал переставлю себя. Вот так вот, чтобы читать.
when I'm dead, Dr. Reed?
I really cannot say, Dr. Swansea.
Короче, я так понял, я ту бабу убил,
In the end,
и все люди сразу выздоровели на
life
следующий день.
betrays us all.
Это интересно. Вся беда вообще из-за доктора этого, пиздец. Спасибо, Андрюх. Бля, тоже странно, пиздец. Доктор вот этот помер, блядь, пиздец. И не спасти его, получается, только вампира можно было превратить. Либо убить. Блядь, ну такое, как бы. Получается, спасти только его можно было превратить в вампира. Ну я понял, да, нормально,
It's
ничего.
locked.
Подожди, а чего мне ключ дали тогда? Не врубился я. Где мой инвентарь? Вечно путаю. Маленький ключ, отпирающий шкатулку или... Так, ну если это доктор, наверное, в больнице где-то. Значит.
It's locked.
В смысле заспойлерить? Ты же не играл ни хрена. Не надо мне тут спойлерить. Я вообще вот в ахере, блядь. Что доктор, блядь, из-за доктора вся беда, блядь, была. Это пиздец. Поэкспериментировать хотел, зараза. Я вот тему выучил, блин. Не, здесь, конечно, скиллы пиздец офигенные. Реально клевые, но на них не хватает очков. Ну, если, конечно, всех не убивать. Не проходил, может, где-то Может, где-то смотрел у кого. Так, поговорить с леди Эшбери. Все, тут смысла нет. Валим отсюда. Я доволен, что все люди в городе, в городах, в районах, прям все выздоровели сразу. Теперь можно и убивать. Опыта будет ой-ой-ой сколько. Вот этот скилл на пятерочке. Вот эта бомба, его прокачать, там 2000 урона теневого. метра.
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
Пиздюк, блядь, с пистолетиком, блядь. Короче, с дубиной надо уметь играть. Надо с расстояния как бы пробивать. Но вот заразу выгнали, а охотников пиздец на каждом углу теперь стало. Очень много. Смотри. Их вообще немерено стало. Так, мне туда и надо идти. Вампир внизу.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top. Doesn't like fire, does it? Steady, boys, we've got one of them. It ain't human. Get it! No rest for the wicked.
Вот скилл, смотри. О, убили. Не, охотников очень много на улицах стало. Это пиздец, конечно. Тут только от них текать надо. Иначе я вообще не вижу. Просто, ну я не знаю, как с ними бороться. Отводить по одному тоже такое все дело. Надо чисто телепортами валить. Угу, налево и туда к ней. Не, ну хочется повалиться, это опыт все-таки, если побить их. Ну, смотри, сучка бежит. Ну, посмотри, урон вообще... Смотри, все, я умираю. Булава тоже нормально пробивает так-то. Вот фак. Все, хара, идем базарить. Булава максимум апнута. Там еще дробовик нехилый. Тоже максимум апнул его. Но оружие почему-то не меняется. Многие люди тоже на форумах писали. Во время боя что-то оружие не меняется. Это вообще фигово. Что там, где она? Наверху.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
He was mortally wounded. I put an end to his misery.
That is terrible, Jonathan. And yet you did what you must. The poor man.
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skal epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Что самое интересное, вот тут 4 района есть, и в каждом районе у меня именно первые умирали эти центральные лица, ну, главари, как бы. Это какой-то вообще бред, блин.
Edgar gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but...
Так я ж убил ее.
Do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice
Или
that
кого я
frightens me,
завалил?
Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What?
Да-да, твою.
No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Блять. Одни загадки. Мадафака. Ого! Собрать ингредиенты для противоядия. Получить, пиздец. Так, что тут самое близкое? 168 метров вниз. Она что-то знает. Если она убежала. Она, конечно, в ахуе, что ее кровь использовали. Но она что-то стопудово знает. Подлюк.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster.
Блядь, что с этими придурками драться? Не, того пиздюка, кто меня обратил, так и не нашел. Ну, 2 раза у меня глюки были. И этого пиздюка рогатого я видел. Там, видать, самый вообще мега-босс какой-то. Из крови такой, с рогами. Ну, по идее, может быть, это он, а может нет, хз.
Whose blood could be purer than that of William
Кого
Marshall?
кровь
Lord
чиста, как
Redgrave will
наверное,
have to spare me a drop.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
закрыто. Где этот пиздюк ходит? Так, стопэ. А, через задний двор надо, наверное. А может это она? Я тоже об этом думал, кстати. Но по разговорам они же говорили, типа, голоса слышишь того, кто тебя обратил. Где этот пиздюк ходит? Хорошо, тогда если... Бля, ну непонятно. Если она меня бы обратила, чё я тогда не превратился? В говняного.
I'm still
О, тут
persona
вообще
non
мясо.
grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
You're mine!
О, бля. Юмайн, блядь. А такая хуйня. Опа.
Your prey is mine now!
Ага. На нахуй, блядь, сюда. Ох, нихуя. Пиздец. Подрался, блядь. Да, без всех этих скиллов, которые там за кровь покупается, тяжко. Ну, на то она и сложность, блядь. Будем пиздиться дальше. Ну сюда, сучка, где ты там, блядь? На, блядь. Бля, ну что... Так вот, блядь. Потом такую хуйню тебе на нахуй. И сверху на нахуй. Оп. Да сука. На нахуй. На нахуй. На нахуй. Да сука! Ёбаный автонаводчик, блядь. Бля, ну меня бесят эти бои, блядь. У них автонаводка какая-то, блядь, а у меня надо, блядь, прям поворачиваться и вылавливать, блядь, каждый удар. Хотя, блядь, можно Ctrl нажать. Он же один. Сейчас попробуем с Ctrl. Да иди нахер, блядь. О! Ну куда ты, сука, бежишь, блядь? Что такое, бля? Да-да. Что такое? Текстуры мешают? О. Сучка. А такая штука не? Держи, блядь. Тебе по щам, сука. Сам такой. Ай, бля. О, сука. Так дерутся настоящие вампиры, блядь. Ох, сучка. Пиздец, он сложный, блядь. О. Пиздец, блядь. Он пиздец сложный, блядь. Я знаю, что сейчас сделаю. Сейчас просто сделаем вот так вот, блядь. Где сабля? Вот Вот так вот, блядь. И расстреляем его нахуй. Да-да. Что-то на него вообще не действует эта херня. Будем булавой пиздить. Пиздец.
Stupid newborn!
Пиздец. Ну, бля, ему похуй, бьешь, блядь, он, блядь, стоит вообще по хую мороз, блядь, не отлетает даже, блядь. Чё об стенку, блядь, хуяришь ты дубиной, блядь. Его реально только по кругу, вот так, вокруг этого столбика, наверное, можно и убить, по-другому никак, блядь. Теневая на него вообще магия не работает.
You're feeble!
Ура, блядь. Бля, ну если там сверху еще такие пиздюки, это пиздец будет, конечно. Где мне его искать, блядь? Нету его тут нигде. В подвале, что ли? Походу в подвале. Оттуда я пришел, там закрыто, там закрыто. Тут где-то подвал. Подвал закрыт. Пришел я отсюда, правильно? Правильно. О, вон он. Ну, здрасте. Як ся маєте? А, вот и в подвал дверь, я понял. Ну, что скажете?
Good evening, Lord.
Рассказывайте.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
Battlefield. Не смейте мне мешать. Это последняя надежда города. Прекратите этот фарс.
This is more important than the club, you or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Он может какую-то херню дать
If you
на самом
manage to
деле.
save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Смотри, как заговорил. То предатель, то предатель. Теперь наша судьба в ваших руках. Тополя, да. Походу мне эту кровь надо выучить, чтобы создать. Как я понимаю. Наверное. А может у меня там как раз последняя. Так, еще две миссии. Если честно, ни хрена пока не понимаю. Вроде ту бабу убил, заражение вроде остановилось, все вроде выздоровели. Как-то странно. Феминист на соре. Women. Men and women. Ну, 100 метров еще какой-то чубрик. Ну ладно. Пропусти. Надо меня убивать, я хороший. Не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Не надо, пацаны. Ай, блядь. Не-не-не. Пиздец, жизни заканчивается просто в вафле.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Hospital drug storage. Наркотики. Склад. Так, 28 метров вверх. А, это больница, ёпта. Это морг. Ох, сыворотки на рабочих столах, ну это понятно. Походу конец скоро или чё, что-то понятно. Кстати, мне еще интересно, есть... Опа. Ёперный театр. Подожди. А, это в морг? Или что это? Так, мне наверх. Да? Бля, все равно драться придется, сука. Да иди нахер. Да, блять, разок его еще. Пиздец. Бля, тут 10 тысяч жизней надо, наверное, блядь, чтобы с ними драться, блядь. Вроде, как он меня обжег, если, блядь, я того убил, он не успел вроде ударить меня. Хера не понимаю, блядь. Надо валить, короче, всех тут к ебеням, блядь. Ну как же, блядь? А как же, блядь? Он нахуй пробежал пол коридора, завернул и въебал, блядь. Сука, бесит, блядь. А то, что он дубиной получил, 5 раз по пиздюле по голове, блядь. Давай еще нахуй 10 раз стрельну, блядь. Пиздец какой-то, блядь. Опа. Монстры орут. Походу, значит, монстры есть еще. Да, он dead, блядь. Он пиздец. Выходи, блядь, сюда. Идите нахуй. Блядь, заебал своим крестом. Вот. И слов нет. Пиздец, блядь. У него нахуй, блядь, палка из Звездных войн, наверное, какая-то, блядь. Блядь, и все. Пиздец. Ну, блядь. А иначе никак, блядь. Конечно, он по мне попал, блядь. Пиздец, блядь. Блядь, жизни нету. Полный пиздец. Сейчас опять нагнут, блядь. Пососё теперь перчика, блядь. Подходи по одному, ебать. Давай, давай. Come-то папа, блядь. Все, минус, блядь. Следующий, блядь. На, светильник ебаный. Пиздец. Иди в жопу, блядь.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis. And much less dangerous. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Пиздец, у него, конечно, пиздюлина на всю жизнь мою, блядь. Надо уровень улучшить. Может, меньше урон будет получать, наверное, скорее всего. Тут же как таковой брони нет, хотя бы могли бы сделать, наверное. Какую-то броню хотя бы прикольно. Оружие-то есть. Так. Подожди, если это был морг, значит это больница. Где больница вообще? Чуть-чуть правее, передо мной. Подожди, так я только что ж с нее вышел или нет? Хера не понимаю, блядь. Вот она, родина.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. 6000 очков всего. Так, тут должна быть шкатулка, мне кажется, не? Ну, ключик от шкатулки брали. Нигде нет.
I cannot enter.
Cannot enter. Может, выносливости больше добавить, блядь. Где-то выносливость вообще. исцеление, барьер. 2 попадания, поглощено 1 попадание. О, сверху подожди, что было? Стоимость. Тут вообще нету, а здесь есть. Ага, урон дает, я понял. А нахер он нужен? Классная тема. Так, выносливость, жизня. Жизнь уточнить, да, чтоб не дохнуть, блядь. Не знаю, что делать. А ну, может, что произойдет с людьми? Сейчас глянем. Исчезновение опять. О, люди опять начинают болеть. Ох, еба, еба. Простуда, переутомление. Херня. Кровь короля Артура. А чё в больнице все поболели? Ты чё хреново всем? Вроде здоровые. Почему критическое состояние-то? Что-то не пойму. Ну, только головная боль и бронхит и все. Хаза. Бля, я думал, с ними покончено, а они походу живы еще. А такую пиздюлю выдержишь? Не выдержал. Так, ладно. Нам туда, куда-то. Я вообще не туда пошел, походу. Бля, это мне налево надо было. Выйти налево, а потом по переулку. Да, блядь.
You London vampires are so weak!
Так. Блядь. Там, ну ладно, можно и так, в принципе, пойти. Все равно, что я завернул резко. Где ж там был поворот? Давай пройдем по этому. Так, направо, потом. Ща телефон. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Так, опа. Кто там стреляет, блядь? Да ты охуел, слышишь, блядь?
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
Найти Маклуна мана.
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents?
Yes. And yet worse.
And who was this?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Prewin.
What will the Guard of Prewin do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you. And your red-headed friend.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But
how long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where...
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigate.
Adieu.
Until we meet again.
Да. Чё, теперь надо поездовать в больницу или куда? Чё? А, в любой стол можно зайти, да? Получается, да. Вот он. Так, ну тут недалеко. Да идите нахер, блядь. Все сделал. Сыворотка по рецепту, если сам говорю, чеснок, сильно, чтобы усилить защиту от инфекции. Кошмара.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Бля, музычка вообще зачет. Ох, еба. Еба, сколько бежать. Так, ну маркер у меня там есть, сейчас ставлю. Пипец, сколько бежать. Правильно бегу? Ну, в принципе, можно и так. Направо, направо. Так. Сюда, сюда, сюда. Ага. Можно и так. По прямой сейчас. Да иди в жопень. Ох, нихера себе. Что за дядька тут у нас? Я ж тебя убил вроде. Ой, блядь. Я его вроде убивал уже.
It's locked, all right.
Охрененно, что здесь закрыто, я рад просто. Пиздец. В больницу возвращаться. А тут я пройду, не пройду, я уже не помню даже. Деритесь сами там, ебать. Так. Теперь понизу. Угу. Головная боль.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed.
Do you need any...
Yes.
I
I appreciate...
Goodbye, Doctor.
We've got one of them. It ain't human. Kill it.
Да, блять, вперед!
I'll send you back in the fucking grave.
Connect me to this city anymore.
We meet again, Mr. Doctor. We must breathe it. Do you need...
Dope.
There is...
Yes.
Have you...
In his...
Goodbye, Mr. Cam... Good evening.
What?
Do you need...
A little.
What can I...
I hope it...
You need some...
Women of all countries unite!
These leaflets were telling the truth all along.
Goody.
Do you need...
You would...
Don't...
I can't...
I may have a look.
Так, где это мы находимся? Ага.
It's locked.
Окей, тогда попробуем тудой. Ты кто?
Good evening, Miss.
No, it's me.
Have you...
He is...
Tell me, don't you remember...
I was...
What happened?
The rat...
Miss Billa...
The...
Tell me about the voice in your head.
Keep your mouth shut, he said.
Do you feel...
Yeah.
What is the look?
Shadow.
Харри, читать, честно, уже надоело.
I must go now.
Ничем не болеет, ну отлично. Так, теперь направо. Венерка ходит.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Ух ты, какая.
Is that you? I did not know you were back in London.
Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Ну, бля, ладно, не буду заставлять.
With the epidemic, I tend to forget people are supposed to sleep at night.
I'll tell you.
Так, тут дверька должна быть. Давай, давай. Не будь закрытой. Отлично. Так, направо. подсветилось. Ну, куда идти? Ну, налево, сюда. Ох, ебать. Нахуй.
It's locked, all right.
Блять. Хреново, что локт. Тут выхода тоже не видно.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Блять, хер с крестом стоит. Сука. Бля, еще и с дробовиком тип, блять. Блядь, мне вообще туда. Если я пойду сюда, то никуда. Сука, как же туда попасть? Я понял, там к этой надо. Фате, который в черной. Походу ее надо еще гэпнуть.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Подожди, что я нихуя не понял.
This place has been ransacked. Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow. They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style. Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
Вот этот пиздюк Андрей. Типа мой создатель, походу.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You at last. I
Да
wondered
ничего,
when you would
100 раз
show
подерусь и
your
буду
face
готов,
again.
чё не.
Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You...
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical thread.
Ну такой ответ, блядь.
Speak to me.
The blood of hate, vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
What kind of mob?
Disease, contagion, and contamination.
Да понятно, блядь.
What is your true?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood?
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really?
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Murdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Да это тот пиздюк, что мне кровь дал.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jo...
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones...
Tell me about this disaster, creature.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her...
And who is...
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this.
So the disaster is some sort...
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
I only wish to know how to put an...
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
You tricked me. My sister died for your skin.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes... Be brave, my child.
Да пизда, сейчас всех, блядь, побью, блядь. Моя child, блядь. Фух, блядь. Где этот пиздень? Так, а там шо? Пацаны лежат, отдыхают. Эх! Мясо сейчас будет. Или я с пиздюлей умирать буду. О, так, блядь, ну я ж ее убил с этой рукой. Ну, блядь, ну как так-то? Харе бухать, ебать.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you! My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Бля.
Nobody ever helped me. I've been a...
Ох, ебать, жизнь уходит. А так? Сучка. Да что-то она вообще изёвая, блядь. Сейчас будет взрыв, блядь. Ой, блядь.
This anger I feel, is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Ай, блядь. Ай, блядь.
Feed your mother, child.
Да ну нахуй. Мне контрол убрать надо, я понял. Так, стопе. Зелье. Что у меня там осталось? А, 500 здоровья, ну вот уже хорошо. Где она, блядь? Так, что еще есть? Установить выносливость, кровь. О! Так, ТГ.
Give me more! They are so young, so tasty!
Да блядь!
I will reap the land, feed me, abundant their lives, spread the crop.
Бля, она что, заблочила, типа?
Such innocence! Such guilt! Feed your mother, child!
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Пиздец, блядь.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Чего?
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient
game over?
crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Блядь, телефон надо отойти. Сейчас буду, пару минут. Вишню, черешню привезли, надо отгрузить.
Well,
так, я тут.
This is it.
Well, this is it.
Lady Ashbury's domain.
Lady Ashbury.
Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps?
Why am I not surprised?
I better hurry.
О, да нифига себе.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you did.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question.
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this swamp.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she...
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigue.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood is as wise as it is ancient. You have nothing to fear from it.
I am not afraid.
Do you truly think they are merely scholars poring over dusty books? The stole of St. Paul wielded faith sufficient to cast a dragon into the abyss.
That is just a legend.
Am I not a legend? Are you not about to become one yourself?
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy...
No, she is not what you say she is.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old...
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in...
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest one.
Who are your sons?
You are my son.
So that is all we are to you? Puppet?
No. You are my sons.
This is madness.
My progeny is scarce, for
Madness.
I rarely feel the
This
urge
is
to protect
Sparta.
this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
Tell me about William
He is not stronger than you, only older.
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had...
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate.
Is he here?
Have I not already answered?
When he fought me...
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of...
King Arthur was also your project.
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Speak clearly then.
What is it?
Did I defeat...
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed.
Ну такое, бля.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere. Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds something special inside.
Ядрить, кошмарить. Это ж я.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while this castle is falling apart.
Письмецо внизу. Ай, бля.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently. This painting looks suspicious.
Да пиздец какой-то. Может, с улицы где-то. О, чё, так и тут можно было. Тут ни хера нету.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
Пиздец, ни хера не понимаю.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
Бля, это пиздец какой-то. А чё ты решил, что их 5? Да я уже все вроде оббегал, блин. Блин, ну это беда вообще.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
Может их по порядку нажать надо или чё?
What are these symbols? I can feel a
Щит,
mechanism,
меч,
but it doesn't
цветок,
work.
луна. Щит, меч, цветок, луна. Хрен его знает. Стопудово фотографии проблема, наверное. Где-то на фотке что-то есть. Не, ну это вообще жесть просто. Типа, блядь, бегай, угадывай, хер знаешь, что вообще твори.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Еще одна загадка. Луна, меч.
One last switch, and voila.
Вуала. И где оно открылось, вуала? А вот нашел уже, прикинь, вообще жесть. Вуала свершилась.
I have this thirst for blood.
Не подвал случаем? Наверное, наверху дверь открылась, скорее всего.
This is despicable.
Нет. Не оно. Теперь еще искать, что открылось. Пиздец. На улице, может, что открылось. Блять, вот что открылось. Ёперный театр. Дневник фолиант. Сейчас, походу, заруба будет с любимой.
Drop your sword, father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Will you go back to...
No, Jonathan.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money.
Where are we?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I...
Is this your retreat?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I...
Are you not afraid someone might discover you?
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence any...
Why did you flee?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes. To end it, once and for all.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the no
redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Why are you hiding?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man...
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint...
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I...
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool.
Who are you?
How could I answer that?
I need to know more.
I was born Elizabeth Samantha.
How did you meet?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose?
You should ask him.
Did you ever blame?
Not even when he was infected and bit me.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
King Richard and Boadicea. How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask...
Vampires?
Considering your experience.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking.
I have never seen such a creature.
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift.
Where did you encounter them?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pet.
Can we speak about the
The Red Queen?
You met her?
Just once, but she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song.
Do you know?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth.
I do not wish to discuss...
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster?
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to...
Did you really sacrifice yourself?
That was the only righteous path.
Do you not want to be...
No. This hunger...
You agreed to be
Yes.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had...
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it would be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long, as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
One prayer for the summoned, called by
Ой,
this
бля.
child born from darkness.
Вангую, вторая часть.
Now the song
Они
is
запорят
sung,
все,
and your
блядь.
path
Опять
chosen.
все нахер заразят.
England is safe.
И будем играть за охотника.
I bid you farewell, my champion.
Херачить
It is
всех.
sweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Бля, ну игруха темная. Если бы еще боевочку подправить, и анимация была бы вообще пиздатенько. Все, game over. А ну, если... А, ну загрузится, наверное, то же самое, да? Ну да, то же самое. Все ясно. ГГ.